Greetings and a very warm welcome to you all to Astro Times today. So in this video, let us understand how to study respiratory problems in a natal chart. Okay. So this is only one example chart. Here I am not studying Dasa Bhukti parameters. I am studying only how the houses are to be understood. Okay, but as usual, these combinations you should not apply to your natal charts. Application must be done by a proper, well qualified astrologer. Okay, let us see. All of you are seeing one horoscope on the screen, right? So for respiratory problems, we have to study the third house. Okay. In my last video, I explained taking the example of Kala Purusha Kundali. Kala Purusha Kundali starts at 0 degrees Aries and ends at 360 degrees Pisces. So for everybody need not have 0 degrees Aries as their Lagna. Lagnas will vary in every chart, right? Now how to study how to study these respiratory problems in a natal chart. So in my last video, I explained, I have mentioned that respiratory canal is to be studied, respiratory canal and upper chest area and chest. Okay, these are to be studied to understand respiratory problems. So basically this Gemini sign is to be carefully studied to understand these respiratory problems. That is, Gemini is the natural third house. Okay, and in your natal chart, when we are applying these concepts to your natal chart, we have to study the Gemini and together with your natal third house. Here both houses we have to study. Now all of you will have one doubt. So what if Aries is our Lagna? I'll come to that in my next videos. First, as of now, you have to study two houses, namely Gemini and then natal third house. Okay, you are seeing a chart on the screen. So here I have taken this Scorpio as Lagna. Here the Lagna is Scorpio. Okay, now the third house is Capricorn. Okay, what we have to study now? The third house of this natal chart and third house of Kala Purusha Kundali Gemini. So together with their lords, that is what we have to study. Okay, the natural third house is Gemini, it's Lord Mercury. Gemini in Mercury, the natal third house, that is Capricorn, and it's Lord Saturn. What are the evil influences, what are the malefic influences on these houses and lords? That is what we have to understand. You see the natal, you study the chart now. Gemini, Saturn is posited in Sagittarius. Saturn is posited in Sagittarius. So there is a direct aspect of Saturn and Gemini sign. There is a direct aspect of Saturn and sign Gemini. Okay. On top of it, Jupiter is posited there. Even though Jupiter is a benefit to this Lagna, the problem with Jupiter is wherever Jupiter is posted in your natal chart, the problems related to that house Jupiter enhances. Jupiter will not reduce the problem. Jupiter will enhance the problems in your natal chart. Wherever he is posted, let it be third house, first house, second house, third house, any house, 12th house, he enhances the problems. So here one more drawback in this natal chart is the position of Jupiter in Gemini sign and a direct aspect of Saturn on Gemini. Okay, Gemini Lord Mercury is posited in Scorpio. And he is hemmed between two malefics. He is hemmed between two malefics, that is Saturn and Sun. The Lord of Gemini is hemmed between two malefic planets, namely Saturn and Sun. That is one more drawback. Again, there is now we study the Capricorn sign. Capricorn is under the direct influence of Mars. Capricorn is under the direct influence of Mars. This is one more drawback. Now, here what we have to study, there is one Kendra influence. Okay, see, if any planet, any evil planet is posted in any Kendra to that particular house or any that particular lord, that particular that effect will be there on that particular sign. See, here Saturn is posted in Sagittarius sign. In Kendra, one Kendra there is Rahu, and in another Kendra, I am talking about only Kendras from Saturn, not Kendras from Lagna. See, Saturn is posted in Sagittarius, one Kendra Rahu is posited, and in the other Kendra Ketu is posited. So this Rahu Ketu effect is there on the third lord Saturn. So that is how Lord also is damaged, and the house Lord is damaged by the influence of Rahu and Ketu, and the house is damaged by the evil influence of Mars. In the same way, the Gemini house is damaged by the evil influence of Saturn, position of Jupiter, and the Lord is damaged by the because he is hemmed between two malefics, namely Saturn and Sun. That is why there are respiratory problems to this native. Okay, when these problems will come during the Dasa and Bhukti of either Mercury or Saturn. Okay, that we will study in a different video. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye and God bless you all.